guys, it's Rick. I'm back for day 4 of the 31 days of Halloween horror celebration. I'm going to watch something every day and post a video about it. And for day 4, I picked the Premature Burial. This stars Ray Milland, directed by Roger Corman. Came out on March 7th of 1962. Starring Ray Milland, Hazel Cord. Other interesting notes on this: Francis Ford Coppola was actually the assistant director on this movie. So I found that kind of interesting. Runs 81 minutes. They're doing fairly well. Made about $1 million. Couldn't find out the budget information, but horror movies and Roger Corman films were never expensive. And the gist of the Premature Burial is exactly what it is. There's a man who actually fears being buried alive. So he makes plenty of things to prevent that from ever happening. Has a vault made with many escape ways, bells to ring, food in case he gets stuck, and even poison if worst case scenario he cannot get out. So it's Edgar Allan Poe, to my understanding, actually had a fear of being buried alive, and that's kind of where that story comes from. Originally it was going to be an AIP film, but Corman went with another group, but they did their lab work for AIP. When they heard about it, they went in and said they would pull the lab work if they didn't get to do the film. So they did. And this is the only one of 8 Poe adaptations that doesn't have Vincent Price in it, with Ray Milland as the star. But he does a good job for what it's worth. But he's not Vincent Price. I mean, Vincent Price, I think, would have brought something a little bit more interesting to the role. But I don't mind him. For what it is, it's a good movie. It's nothing that I didn't find offsetting. The ending, I don't know, that last end scene, it felt like there was a little bit out of place. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but something didn't feel right with that. It sounded like that was kind of a tacked on ending. But seeing him with his fear of being buried alive is kind of an interesting scenario. But if you do like Edgar Allan Poe films, it's definitely a good one to start with. I mean, let's see. Yeah, this one has a buried alive legendary director Joe Dante on the Premature Burial on-camera interview with Roger Corman. Trailers with Hell with Roger Corman, and the original theatrical trailer. So some good special features on this. Now out of print. You can still find it on Kino's website for like $9.99, and that's where I grabbed it. But that's all I got on this one. Another movie knocked out as we march towards Halloween. Take care, guys, and go watch a movie.